Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No02. Quick little guide video here on the insurance system in the Cycle Frontier. There's two types, why do we want to use one over the other, and why you should actually always be using at least one of them. Why you should always be using at least one of them here. So we have standard insurance, which is the pay a fraction of an item's cost to receive a fair sum back in the case of an untimely death. Insurance payouts are delivered to your quarters. Essentially, you put gear into the standard insurance. If you get foamed while on planet, and that person doesn't extract with your equipment, you get some money back. If you get foamed on planet, and they take your gear, and they go and they extract with it, you don't get the money back for that gear. That is my understanding of how the standard insurance works. For the gear salvage, in the case of a failed evac, items marked for salvage will be returned for your quarters. Or a compensation of K marks will be delivered in the event that they are looted by arrival. Right, so for the standard insurance, if your gear gets looted after you get foamed, you don't get any money back. Gear salvage, you're guaranteed something back. But we need to pay the premium insurance in order to do the gear salvage. So when it comes to the gear salvage, my understanding, my take on this is that it's going to be a late game thing. You're going to want to gear salvage your purple armor, your purple weapons, right? Your Gorgon or whatever, your Fletch SMG, maybe your blue armor, things like that. The things that are going to be harder for you to acquire consistently, those are the things that you want to gear salvage. Keep in mind too, because we're getting a compensation back of K marks, and my understanding is the compensation of K marks is based off of the item that was insured. The higher level the item, the more valuable that item, the bigger the payout of K marks will be. So I want to say gear salvage is for that high level late game gear, or the gear that you find hard to get or acquire over time. Things like that. Standard insurance, though. Should we do it? Should we not? Look at the math here. Look at the math. For 120 base bucks, I will get a return of 300 base bucks, so long as this backpack is not looted. The backpack itself costs 600 base bucks. Which means if I buy this backpack and then insure it, I'm 720 space bucks into the hole. But if I get the insurance payout on it, it's a minus 300, bringing it down to 420 space bucks. The reason why I suggest that you should always be insuring your gear, your standard insurance, all the time, no matter what, is because it's like it's almost a guaranteed discount, right? We're going to be insuring our low-level gear, the gear that we're not super concerned about, right? That is the gear that people end up leaving behind anyways because they don't want your low-level crappy gear. You can just get it from the station all the time, consistently and reliably. So you should always be insuring your low-level gear, because it's almost a guaranteed discount, right? It's not money being made; it's a discount to the item because we bought the backpack for 600, insured it for 120 for 720 total, right? And after insurance, we get 300 back. So our 600 space bucks backpack actually only cost us 420. So standard insurance is basically a discount on anything that you were to purchase and then bring into raid. For item and gear that you find in raid and then didn't cost you anything, and then you bring it in and then you insure it, that's actually a little bit of money in your pocket. Granted, you can sell the item itself and make more money. Standard insurance, though, will allow you to find items for free, right? In the long run, when you find items for free, and then you use them and insure them, you're still making a tiny bit of profit, and you get the benefit of taking it into raid and having a kit in raid. So that's the difference between the two. And I think sort of my hot take on it is that you should always be using the standard insurance on your low-level gear, because it's pretty much a guaranteed discount on that gear that you purchased or found or what have you. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Be happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the future.